Hey there, welcome to LSAT Demon Daily. I'm Ben Olson, that's Nathan Fox. We're the founders of LSATdemon.com and our weekly podcast, Thinking LSAT. This email is from Mason.
Hi, Ben and Nathan. I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to get your input on whether I should take the June LSAT. I'm currently scoring in the mid to high 160s, and games are my best section, ranging from -0 to -3 on PTs. On reading comp, I'm between -5 and -7. On LR, -5 to -7. However, this is my fifth and final attempt available. I'm not sure if I should risk dropping the games section and waiting until August or take my shot with a test that has games. What do you guys think I should do? Oh, and then we have a follow up with more info. I have a 159 and a 155 on record as of right now. I'm aiming to score a 165 plus. I recently graduated with a 3.69 GPA. I guess I can infer from that that maybe Mason had a couple of cancels, or maybe Mason had a couple of scores below that he doesn't
Yeah.
want to share with us.
Yeah, it is a little confusing. But okay, fifth attempt. Oh, I also wonder, when were those attempts, and is it possible that they aren't included? Because it is a little complicated, right? There's
True.
some
We just went through that on Thinking LSAT. I can read it again. Um, 5 times within the current reportable score period, which is September 2019 to today.
Yeah.
But May, June, July, and August of 2020 don't count because those were LSAT Flex. And for whatever reason, they are reportable scores, but they don't count toward your limits. Those were the COVID tests where LSAC scrambled to get the test online. So, yeah, it's possible that some of those don't actually count toward your limits. If that's the case, then Mason, you might have more attempts than you think.
Yeah. Also, if you canceled for reasons such as the proctor experience wasn't good or whatnot, maybe you can appeal and try to get a sixth attempt, even if
Yeah, I
you've
don't think you
used a.
really know until you try to register for your sixth attempt and they shut you down. And then then you would have the opportunity still to appeal. And we do have people who appealed. I mean, Kevin on staff with us is in law school now, and he appealed and got to take it a sixth time.
Yeah.
So it's not, this isn't necessarily your very last attempt.
So one thing I'm doing, yeah, I agree. One thing I'm doing right now is I'm going to the score converter. So you can go to lsatdemon.com/converter, or you can just Google LSAT Demon score converter. And I'm just looking, it has some score conversions. So for example, Mason's best numbers look like -10, right? -0 in the games, -5 in reading comp, -5 in logical reasoning.
Okay. Hmm.
And so 10 wrong would put him around 66, 67 questions correct. That's a 167. So that's above his 165 plus goal. But if he falls on the other end of that and gets -3, -7, -7, so -17, then he's down closer to like 60 points correct out of the 75, 76 questions that could be on a test. And then he's at a 162. So definitely could swing above and below based on his current practice test scores.
That said, highest score on record is a 159. So even if he has his worst super scored day on June, it seems like he's still a good bet to score a few points higher than his highest current score on record.
Oh, I agree with that 100%. I mean, the lowest here is probably like a 162, 163, right? That seems like the low end of Mason. So definitely going up. The question is, okay, what happens if you get a 163 on your fifth attempt? Are you going to be able to go to schools that you want to go to? It seems like a low probability. I don't know. Yeah. What do you think? Buckle down and keep working on LR and increase the chances even higher of like a high 160s.
he'd have to think about what he's going to do differently to get better at LR. I don't
Yep.
know what Mason has been doing to prep. If Mason has been prepping with some random tutor or some random websites, we have real good results on turning people around. And so I don't know if Mason is one of our students or not.
Yeah.
If all of this is the result of your best work with us, then I would say I think you should definitely take it in June. If all of this is the result of, you took a class somewhere else or you self-studied or, whatever else you've been doing for prep, then I would say, well, have you ever considered trying it our way? Because maybe you might find that LR is a hell of a lot easier than you're currently making it out to be. And replace, you're not even perfect on the games, by the way. -0 to -3. It's not wildly different than your -5 to -7 that you're currently getting on LR. If you could get
True.
better at LR, I mean, because that really is, you're going to have to get better at LR and probably also better at RC to really have a better chance of scoring 165 or higher. Um, you're scoring in the mid to high 160s now, then you're a good bet to score mid to high 160s on the June test.
Yeah.
If that's going to get you where you need to go, maybe you just take it in June and then hopefully, there is an appeal process. You might
Yeah.
be surprised.
So maybe the plan here is take it in June and then also plan to appeal and try to get it again in August or September.
Appeal or wait it out, depending on how old these scores are,
Mm,
right? It's
hmm.
basically 5 times in 5 years, but it's a 7-time lifetime maximum.
Yep.
So if he has scores from 2019 or 2020, then the 2020 scores might not have counted anyway.
Hmm.
And 2019, 2020, those will be dropping off your record in 2024, 2025.
Yep.
And so maybe, you take it in June. And then if that's not what you want, you can still,
Wait a
you
year
can,
and then,
well,
yeah.
yeah, you can appeal and retake, or you can wait a year and retake. Yeah, I don't know. Good luck, Mason.
Yeah. Good luck.
I have friends, by the way, that call me Mason.
Wait, I think I knew this, but I don't remember why. Why is that?
It's because when I say Nathan at Starbucks, they always go, Mason?
Oh, yeah. You've told me this. Yeah.
Then I converted to saying Nate, and now I get Nick?
Wait, you can't say your name or something? Or
No, I don't know. I think I just mumble. I'm shy or something. I don't know.
yeah, yeah. Well, I get
I mean,
Dan, so it's okay.
damn. Yeah. The other day I went Nate, Nate.
Yeah.
Okay. And then my drink, Nick. I was like,
It's
all right,
ready, Nick.
I'm fine.
That's funny.
Thank you, Mason. Email daily at lsatdemon.com if you'd like to ask us a question or share some LSAT or law school admissions news. Thanks for listening.